Back at it, boys. It's been a little bit since we've been doing an all gear no game episode, huh? It's been a second.
Yeah,
we're
when was
busy.
the last time we did it?
I'm not 100% sure. I've been doing a bunch of the Zoom call ones, but as Ariel Hawani would say, back in your life.
That's what he said
for the DC Hawani podcast. But so for this one, I was thinking, got to do a little bit of the Giants episode coming at you, and then we're going to talk obviously about UFC, and I also want to discuss a little bit of the stuff that's happened with last week's UFC because our boy Jiri Prochazka knocked Dominic Reyes out, and a lot of the things that I've been talking about on the podcast, even though nobody's watching or listening to me, a lot of things are coming to into fruition because who has a middleweight title shot? Oh yeah, Marvin Vettori. Marvin Vettori could beat Israel Adesanya, and then who is gonna be probably light heavyweight champion? I think Jiri Prochazka. And who's been telling you that? Yours truly. And who's been listening? Nobody. And also, I got a comment on one of the videos that, dude, MMA fans are honestly like the weirdest community ever.
Wait, what did someone comment? You didn't tell me.
People just randomly comment like, oh. Like, I think Nate Diaz actually matches up well against Leon Edwards. It's like, no, he doesn't. Leon Edwards is 6'2", and he's massive and is basically better than Nate Diaz in every aspect of MMA. So riddle me that. How is Nate Diaz, who is not very strong for the welterweight division, going to beat a man that is top 5 in the welterweight division and can do everything better than him? Please tell me how he's going to beat how Nate Diaz is going to beat Leon Edwards.
Yeah, I agree. It just doesn't work. They don't even
Nate Diaz
look.
couldn't even get Conor McGregor out of there. You know what Leon Edwards would do to Conor McGregor? He would strangle him. He would kill him. So good luck there. And also,
but it's like you're saying all this, but you are a Nate Diaz fan, right?
Yeah, but it's a terrible matchup for Nate. And also, the fight isn't canceled, actually. It's moved to UFC 263, not 262. So,
did someone comment that?
Yeah.
Wait, what did they say?
No, it's
You're
so
cute.
I'm just kidding.
What did they say? That it's canceled?
Yeah. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, this fight's canceled. I'm like, no, it's not canceled, guy. What do you know? Don't even comment on my thing, man. Thanks for watching, though. I appreciate the view, baby.
Yeah, it's just views. Haters still give us views.
Haters gonna hate. But Jiri Prochazka, dude, that whole...
That's so funny.
Yeah, you know what? You gotta interact with the fans,
I love
right?
your defensive, passiveness.
Yeah. Oh, no. What's the score? They knotted up to... We can't talk about this right now, but the San Francisco Giants, it was 2-0. Now it's 2-2. Doesn't even matter. You know what? This is what I'm going to say. Actually, when you're up 6-2 in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs, you should never lose a baseball game. We almost swept the Rockies in one day. Everybody else in the division lost. We had an opportunity to go 2 games up. 2 games into first, the Padres and the Dodgers would have been 2 games back, and we guess what we decided to do. Our bullpen decides to fuck it up. So that's so annoying. But the Giants have been playing phenomenal. Home runs every single game. Brandon Belt, whenever we just basically revolve around Brandon Belt. If he's hitting good, everybody's hitting good. Wilmer Flores, our whole entire lineup stacked. Joey Bart got an at bat yesterday, which was fantastic. Excited to see him, especially. With the way Kurt Casale is swinging the bat. Kurt Casale is such a good catcher, but he doesn't really offer much at the plate. So it would be super nice if we could get Joey Bart playing. But as long as Buster Posey's in, he's playing like an all-star this year. But once we get Solano back, once we input Mike Yastrzemski, looking fantastic. And player of the week, player of the past few couple series, or since he's came from the Yankees, we swapped Mike Tauchman for Wandy Peralta, and the Yankees... I would definitely, it's safe to say that the Giants won that trade because Wandy Peralta, all he did was get shelled and walk people. And Mike Tauchman, all he's done is hit freaking doubles and get on base and score runs. So I'll trade that any day. So there you go. That's my little spiel on the Giants. The Giants are looking nice. We're in first place, but not comfortably set in there. Okay. But so far, everything's looking sustainable as long as the bullpen can just, I don't know what happened. We look so good. So good at the beginning of the year, and now people are timing up Jake McGee. I honestly think it's because we've played the Rockies and the Marlins so many times in a short period of time at the beginning of the season. I think that's a big reason. But once you start playing different teams, it's going to be a different look. Because you obviously get really familiar with teams when you play them a lot at the beginning of the season. But looking forward to the Padres series because we're getting Cueto and Gosman's going to be throwing. Cueto back is big news for us because he's been dealing. On fantasy, if you don't have Johnny Cueto, you're an idiot because he's been dropping like almost
Cueto
25 points a game for you. So that's that. Now I'm done with the Giants. Wait, for Cinco de Mayo, give me this.
We're pulling out the hat.
We should have won the series. But did I mention we blew a 6-2 lead?
Yeah,
God
that's
dang.
so dumb.
So lame. And also,
from the side, it looks like you're like a saber-toothed tiger because it looks like they're just like fangs.
Yeah, we're probably in tomorrow. We're gonna be or our next episode is gonna be about the San Francisco 49ers, and we're gonna evaluate their draft picks. And I think we're gonna have a cool guest on. And yeah, I think he runs like a 49ers meme account, so he'll be on there, and we'll just try to. I think we're gonna come up with some guys that we think are actually going to make a big difference on the team, even though they kind of might have flown under the radar. And we drafted some really good unrestricted free agents. Or not, we signed some rookies that are going to be really good, I think. I don't know. Grant Cohen's very negative, and I was watching him, and he doesn't think that some of them are going to be good, but...
You got to think positive.
Think positively. Not everybody's a special teamer, okay?
What's a special teamer?
A lot of people that get signed immediately right out the gate, they probably aren't going to get a starting job, but you could be on special teams where like punting and kicking.
Oh, okay.
Like
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And you can get a spot on the team doing that. But
gotcha.
I think we're going to have some ballers. Anyways.
On to UFC. We haven't had we've kind of neglected the UFAC, but. Yeah, you have.
I think we honestly, low-key have. Because we haven't been going through the prelims or anything. But, wait, I'm trying to think. So, last weekend, we had Jiri Prochazka fighting. Oh! Kai Kamaka and TJ Brown, I think. That was... I just have to close this tab, honestly.
Oh, God, yeah. We're down one now. The Giants. Don't look.
Things are getting a little soft. Coors Field is a home run city. You can be up 8-0. It'll be tied up 8-8 by the end of 9. It's so dumb. You can hit it's such a hitters friendly ballpark. It's stupid. One thing before we get into the Rodriguez versus Waterson card, it sucks that TJ Dillashaw. Those are custom kicks.
Kicks? That's cool.
Funny story for you.
No.
Funny story, babies. This is a sports show, but, I can talk about what the hell I want.
He's going to literally
Bianca,
bash me.
I'm not bashing anybody. I'm just simply stating facts.
Okay,
Bianca is such a great girlfriend to me. She's amazing. But there's some times where she's not.
She's not. There's two sides to every story.
Oh, yeah. There's a right and a wrong, and usually I'm the right too.
No, there's not.
So, Bianca, I saw that she loves cows, and I was on Van's website, and I saw these Vans, and I was like, wow, she would love these. So, being the amazing person that I'm
going to let you tell your side, and then I'm going to tell my side with no interruptions.
I have a tendency to be an impulsive buyer at times. Don't even talk about me being an impulsive buyer because you buy clothes that you don't even need, okay?
Okay, but the difference is mine's small purchases.
Is it Shein?
Stop, mine's
only
small
$4
purchases.
$4 on Shein.
Purchases. Mine's small purchases. I can't say that word.
Just collect in your
Yours
closet.
Is big purchases. So continue your story.
Shein?
Continue.
Shein?
Okay. Can you continue?
Yeah, so I got these cool Vans and I went to her house, and I'm really bad at keeping secrets because I was so excited. And I tell her and I show her, I was, because I kept asking people nonchalantly, what size is Bianca's Vans? And
nonchalantly? You literally should have texted me what size are your Vans?
No, but I made up a story. I said, oh, my sister found some Vans and she was in Venice, and apparently they're too small. What's your size?
That was not real?
No. I made that up just for your Vans.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought that was real.
No.
Continue.
Where am I?
that you were asking. You were so surprised, or you're awful at surprises.
Yeah, I'm awful at surprises, and I wanted to tell her, and I was like, "You're gonna love me so much." And then she says, "Helen, you better not fucking be Vans, because if it's Vans, you literally don't listen to me. This is the one pair of shoes that I literally won't wear. You give me Converse, I'll be happy with Converse. Give me Vans, slide on Vans, too flat for my feet. Too flat for my feet. Slip-on Vans, literally my wife's favorite show." I'm like, well, good luck finding a pair of cool shoes that have a cow pattern on them. She's like, "Give me these pair of Converse." And these
I did not say give me them.
But she's like, "Look at these cow Converse. They're ugly. It's platform Converse with a brown cow."
And she's complaining to me
about the Vans. She's complaining to me about the Vans. "Oh, I can't wear these when I think." I was like, "Oh, I can name about 50 things you can wear them with." Think about light wash jeans, black leggings, black jeans that you have.
Don't wear
shorts. Oh, what are you talking about? Black shorts? You can't wear my black shorts right now. What are you wearing? Stand up. Stand for us. Stand up for us.
No, I'm not standing up. Okay, so that's your side. Let me tell my side. So
what is your side?
My side. Okay,
and then I had to call the next day and get them refunded. Guess how long I waited on the freaking Vans website? Thank God they're customs because they didn't have the order done yet. But it was fine.
Listen.
I waited a half hour. Every 4 seconds, they're like,
okay.
touch 1 if you want us to call you back. And I'm like, what?
Okay, I need to tell my side. And you don't interrupt me, okay? So my side is rewind back to January. Kellan, 1 year for my birthday, like 2 years ago, maybe 3 now, when it was my 18th birthday. Him and my best friend got me a pair of white slip-on Vans. And I loved them. That was 2 years ago. I don't know about you guys, but to me, I don't wear them ever. I don't really think that they're in style that much anymore. I have so many pairs of shoes, like over 10 to 15 pairs of shoes. This is the ridiculous. Don't interrupt. So when come again this year in January, I was like, Kellan was like thinking of ideas of things to get me for my birthday. He mentioned getting me another pair of Vans like he did 1 year for my birthday. And I said, no, I don't like Vans anymore. I never wear Vans. I don't like slip-on Vans. So when he tells me he got me a pair of slip-on Vans, I'm immediately like stuck between, oh, that's so sweet. He was thinking about me. I said, I love you. Thank you so much. But you don't motherfucking listen because I told you I don't like slip-on Vans. And then also, a little fun fact about Kellan, he spends money like he has it. And you don't got lots of it. And these Vans were $75. I'm like, take me on a nice date instead. Like, I don't need things from you. I just need you. And that's what I said exactly. So I don't think I'm in the wrong, because if he would have known that I wouldn't wear slip-on Vans, then we would have avoided this entire situation. And now he's $75 richer, and I think that's a plus. So I think you should thank me.
You can't be $75 richer when you just got a refund. You're just back to even.
Okay, but still, you're not $75 poorer.
Okay.
So now...
She just doesn't appreciate it.
I said I love you and thank you.
I should have listened.
I felt so bad. And I even told my mom this, and she was saying how sweet that is.
Really?
But I have so many shoes. And I don't like slip-on Vans, and you should have known that. But, here we are, and it all is worked out. So we're good. We're good. High five.
Too slow, dude.
So that was my side of the story. Comment down below who's right in this situation. I actually really am curious.
What is there to be right or wrong about?
Do you think Kellan had a right to be mad at me? Or do you think that I had a right to not accept the gift and make him return them? I'm curious.
I think it goes both ways. I should have just listened better, I guess, huh?
Oh, now you say that? Now you say that. I literally kill you.
You're just so rude to me.
Oh my god. No, I'm not.
But, okay. This is a sports show. Remember that? Wait, where is... God. Come on. Where is... Dude, okay, when I go to schedule, I want to go back. Oh, segment right now. Absolute segment time. I title this, Don't Mess With Georgian fighters.
So it actually, because you read from left to right, so it would actually be with don't mess with Georgian fighters. It would go that way.
Don't mess with Georgian fighters. Muradovishvili? Cody Stamen is no easy man to beat, and he's a mauler. Absolute manimal. There is going to be a hot take right now. Muradovishvili, this is another one of Kellan's hot takes. Vettori's going to have the belt. Here, Prochazka's going to have the belt. Muradovishvili is going to have a freaking belt. You want to know why? Nobody can stop him. His striking is adequate, and he will take you down and be constantly in your face the whole entire time. Nobody has cardio to stick with that guy. And he throws bombs, and his ground and pound is relentless, and he will take you down. If he doesn't get you the first couple times, you better believe you're going to be on your ass. And he's crazy, dude. And if you take him down, good luck keeping him down because he's a spaz, and he's going to get up to his feet. So I have no idea how people are going to beat him. He's a severe problem. He's beat Gustavo Lopez now. He's beat John Dodson, and he's taking out Cody Stamen. So what's next for this guy? I don't know, but it better be somebody good. And all I know is if your manager calls you to fight Muradovishvili, you better fake an injury because it's not going to end well. I honestly think that he could challenge Petr Yan. I honestly think he definitely can beat Aljamain Sterling. He can beat all the top guys, Pedro Munoz. I want to see him fight a guy maybe like Jimmy Rivera or something. I don't know, but he's going to be an issue, so good luck with that. And also, Roman Dolidze, yeah. He lost his last fight to, like, Trevin Giles, though, I think. But he still had so many moments in that fight where he cracked Trevin. And then also on that card, Giga Chikadze. Gigabyte Chikadze. Just a freaking kick. Like, he barely even fought, and he knocked Cub Swanson down. These guys are cut from a different cloth. I mean, I don't understand what it is. And then you throw in Jiri Prochazka, where he's from Czech Republic, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
I think so.
Yeah. And these freaking Eastern European guys are crazy. Jiri Prochazka is channeling his inner samurai and he took one of the most feared knockout artist shots on the chin like it was nothing. He got wobbled one time, got caught in a little bit of a guillotine by Dominic Reyes, but Dominic Reyes could not do anything. He was exhausted after the first round because he gave Jiri everything that he had, and Jiri just absorbed it like a sponge. So I don't know how people are going to beat him, but going back to Giga Chikadze, let's go. I mean, he's going to be one of the biggest problems at 145. He's one of the best strikers, and I'm assuming he can grapple, dude. I don't know how people are going to beat him because these guys don't give up. They almost seem like robots. It's crazy. They're amazing. So all of them are so much fun to watch. Then don't even get me started on Ilia Topuria, who freaking beat Damon Jackson. And then he also, who did he beat? Was it Lerone Murr? No, it was, let me see here. Who did he beat before that? He's so good, and he's only 24 years old, bro. No, he beat Youssef Zalal. Yeah, that's right, Youssef Zalal. Yeah. I mean, boys. Oh, Ilia Topuria is fighting Ryan Hall. Wow, UFC 264, July 10th. That's gonna be flamethrower, dude. Ryan Hall, you better take him down because he's gonna crack you, bro. And. Bruh. Yeah, that's it. Georgian fighters, that's my segment right there. They're my favorite fighters to watch. Do not mess with them because I think they went undefeated in 2020. Good things are on the rise for Georgian freaking fighters. Now, after that, I mean, all of those guys are contenders. What fight? I think Ilia Topuria is a 145er. Let me see here. Yeah, he's a 145er, and then so is Giga Chikadze, I believe. Yeah, because I felt so bad for poor Cub Swanson because it looked like he trained so hard. He looked so good against his last fight against, I want to say, was it Daniel Pineda? Yeah, he looked good against Daniel Pineda. He cracked him, dude, and I hope Cub Swanson comes back, but if he decides to retire or do something, it's fine. But that's that. I'm done talking about Georgian fighters. We're going to be talking about them a lot more in the future. Now, okay, God damn it. God, I'm just getting so flustered right now. Where's the
talking about Georgian fighters flusters you?
What was that? You know what flusters me? Is when I buy Vans for people they don't like.
I love you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You do not.
Shush.
All right. Screw the rest of the card, dude. Let's just get into the freaking UFC, man. We're going to have to edit this sucker in post because it kind of sucks.
How does it suck?
I'm just kidding. Michelle Rothwell versus Marina Rodriguez. Marina Rodriguez is honestly one of my favorite woman fighters to watch. I'm not joking around when I'm telling you that.
I'm not joking around.
I'm not messing around, okay? Because Marina Rodriguez, she put Amanda Hebos's lights out. Like, I thought Amanda Hebos was going to be on a collision course with a championship fight with the Bullet Shevchenko, but Marina Rodriguez put a stop to that really quick and knocked her lights out. Let's look right here. Wait, is that it? No. I don't know. That's not the right fight. I'm happy I have my computer on mute right now, or else that sucker would be blaring. Let's go through. Let's start at the prelims. The prelims, I'm going to highlight a couple fights. The Christian Aguilera fight, Christian Aguilera's got concrete in his hands, bro. Like, he knocked out Anthony Aquaman Ivy in his UFC debut, and he's a stud. I don't really know who he's fighting. Carlston Harris. Let's look this sucker up. Carlston Harris. You know what I was watching, actually?
Huh.
Is I didn't realize. I want to know, because here's an interesting thing. I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast with Gordon Ryan, the jiu-jitsu guy, and he's talking about how, Carlston Harris looks good, but he was talking about how his coach, John Danaher or whatever, doesn't want him to go into MMA because he believes that submission grappling is going to explode and become this big thing. But I'm just having a really tough time imagining a world in which people are buying pay-per-views to watch guys do jiu-jitsu. Solely grappling. I don't know if that's going to ever... it's exploding because people are doing it, but I can't see people spending their hard-earned money watching a pay-per-view event of guys grappling. No matter how big your name is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless you have a deep appreciation for the sport and people that are doing it, like, that's growing astronomically. But I just don't know if that's ever going to become a big thing. Because at least boxing, celebrity boxing, you get this thrill of, okay, you could see somebody get knocked out. But when you're watching grappling, if you don't have a deep appreciation, because I think that's
literally only by submission.
That's what happened. Because to me, that's what it dropped. The knockouts and the crazy crap, the Jorge Masvidals of the world, that's what draws a casual fan in. I don't know if you're going to get a casual jiu-jitsu fan to watch somebody get it in a ankle lock or a rear naked choke.
I get what you're saying.
I don't know if that's ever going to explode the way they think it's going to be. Like, I don't know.
Is that like going to be a thing?
Well, that's what they hope. And the more I think about it, I just don't see that being a thing.
Yeah.
Do you?
I mean, no.
Because I
personally wouldn't watch that or like pay to watch that.
Because I watched a 15-minute grappling match between Dylan Dennis and Gordon Ryan, and no one scored a point the whole entire 15 minutes, and it was a referee decision or whatever.
Yeah.
Who's gonna watch that?
I feel like people think every time that it's like more of a submission fight that it's typically more boring.
There's got to be some massive smack talk, massive shit talk, because you have to build the effort that it'll take to build a card like that. I feel like would take so much effort. You have to promote that sucker like crazy. Yeah. And even if you don't hate a person, you have to at least act like it, because there's got to be some type of hype. Because if there's just respect between two guys and you get into a grappling match, I don't know how many people are going to tune in, but
Yeah.
I could be completely wrong.
I
just
what you're
can't
saying.
imagine that ever getting to the point where it's UFC big.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where guys are making a living just solely off grappling.
It's like 5 years from now, and we're like literally solely talking about submissions.
Watch.
On all
Watch
no game.
after this, jiu-jitsu is going and grappling.
It's going to be huge.
Watch it be the next thing, and watch that be my job. I'm commentating for freaking jiu-jitsu submission fights. That would be whack. What if it's just the biggest shit ever?
That's hilarious. Okay, we need to get into the card.
Facts. But I thought that was an interesting thing that I just wanted to give my take on.
Very interesting. I like holding the mic at different positions.
Yeah.
Because now we have these nice ass mics that literally I can go like, and it doesn't pick up anything.
Yeah. Also, I think that we're going to be doing our first ever in-person NBA episode with Jonah and Shannon.
In person?
Together.
What do you mean? When?
Same room.
When?
And we're going to do a playoff prediction episode later once the playoffs are more locked in.
Are they going to come over?
Yeah.
That's going to be sick.
I don't know how it's going to work because I only have 2 mics.
Oh. Well, you have another one.
We can pass it around. Play a little sharing talking stick.
No, that's dumb.
I know, that is stupid. I might have to get a bigger interface and just get another mic.
Well, I thought you had more mics. These were
I do,
your
but
new
there's
mics.
only so many plugins in
No,
my
I
Focus.
know. You don't need any more mics. You just need a bigger interface that has more slots because you still have those 2 old mics that we used before these ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mama. Yeah, mama. Okay.
I put on my jewelry just to go to
Tafon
the
and
bodega.
Nchukwi. All right, Christian Aguilera. I've got Christian Aguilera. And then
Christina
on the
Aguilera.
John Young Park versus Tafon and Nchukwi. Who's winning this P comp?
The Tafon.
I'm going Dadon. You better believe we're going Dadon on that one. I think that he's gonna get a knockout, easy. Was Tafon and Nchukwi? I think Tafon and Nchukwi was actually on Dana White Contender Series. And who did he get? He got a dub. Yeah, he was on Dana White Contender Series, and then he beat Jamie Pickett. Let's go. Yeah, Tafon and Nchukwi, I think he's got this in the bag. I keep saying I think. I'm sorry about that. I noticed that in one of my clips that I posted. I kept saying that, and I was like, wow, kill me. Because I completely destroyed a clip. It was so dumb. Now, Ryan Benoit versus Zarrukh Adashev. I like Zarrukh Adashev, but he's lost his last time out, but it was against... He got knocked out by Tyson Nam, and then he fought... What's his face? Let me just look. Oh, yeah, Sumu Darshi, the Tibetan Eagle. You don't want to mess with the Tibetan Eagle, bro. The Tibetan Eagle will mess you up. But he beat... So, Zarrukh Adashev, really good striker. He moved down the fly... Like, his first fight against Tyson Nam, I think, was at bantamweight, and he didn't look too good. But moving down to flyweight, actually had some moments against Sumu Darji. And then Ryan Benoit looks... I honestly... His record might not be fantastic, but he looked kind of good against Tim Elliott. And low-key, I thought he did better than the judges gave him credit for. So... This one's kind of tough for me, but I'm going to go Benoit. And I think this one honestly has the potential to be a banger because both of these guys are scrappy. I really like them, both of these guys a lot, even though they might not be the most well-known, but I really like Benoit and Zarrukh Adashev. And I think actually another fight that got added to this card was... Donald Cerrone got added to this card versus Alex Morano, which is big time. It sucks that the Corey Sandhagen versus TJ Dillashaw fight got called off because TJ... busted open his freaking eyebrow, which is it was disgusting to watch or to see that picture. And then I don't know anything about who's the heck, Ludovic Klein dude versus Michael Trizano. I'm gonna go base nickname on this one, the Lone Wolf Trizano. He hasn't fought in a second. Okay, he's beat Luis Pena. That's worth something. Bro, Luis Pena, freaking violent Bob Ross.
I love that.
I love that guy so much. I want to get him on. He looks like so cool to talk to.
Yeah, he does. That's sick.
Okay. I'm going to, dude, honestly, okay, versus Ludovic Klein.
I'm going the Bob Ross guy.
No, he's not fighting. I just got sidetracked because I love
no,
him.
he fought a few weeks ago, didn't he?
Yeah. He beat Alex Munoz. Mr. Highlight versus the Lone Wolf.
Oh.
It's actually kind of freaking nuts how I remember that Luke Sanders guy. We did an episode where I said Luke Cool Hand Sanders, and for some reason, like, that's how I remember him. Is whack. When we did those episodes off, and like the Tibetan Eagle is on that card too. The whole episode where we did the nicknames, all of those people have like stuck in my mind, which is kind of whack.
That's so cute.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Trizano on this one.
I'm gonna go with. I kind of go with Klein just because you went with Trizano.
Yeah.
And
who does he look
Slovenian.
like? Who does he remind me of? Who's that
Which
one cat?
He looks like Ben Affleck.
This cat?
Yeah.
No, this guy reminds me of the 50 Shades of Grey guy.
No.
Yes.
He looks
Give me some
way
of that.
more. That guy's name's like Jamie something. He
What is
looks
that in-
way more like Ben Affleck.
You don't know anything about looks.
There
was this one person
at looks.
that
Everyone tells me that.
we were watching The Birds. What is that movie? Yeah, The
Yeah.
Birds. And there was this one chick that I was like,
I
oh,
will
look at her. She seems cool. And then Bianca's
Okay,
like, oh, she
this
looks
girl-
just like this girl. And I was like, wow, like
From
nothing
TikTok,
alike.
her name is Brianna Fry. Can I show the camera or try to?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting up close.
I can just...
That is, I don't know if they can even see that. So that is the girl from The Birds. Okay? Take a good look, everyone. Tell me they are not twins.
Right now, if someone's watching, they're going to be telling you they're not twins.
They literally have the same... Okay, that is her face by itself.
That's not a thing. They have the same nose. I'll give you that.
They have the same mouth is what it is to me, I think.
Yeah, but isn't the eyes the thing that makes a person look like a person?
Okay, tell me that their nose and mouth aren't the exact same. Look. Her nose and mouth. Her nose and mouth. They look so...
Her top lip's slimmer.
Well, because she
they
has
don't
lip
look the
injections.
same at all. You can scroll on at someone's cheek and they'll look the same. Oh, look, their skin tone's similar. They look nothing alike. The other girl's prettier, honestly. The old girl.
Okay, don't come for... This girl is living and will come for you.
She'll come for me.
They are the same.
She's living too, huh? Or was she
Look
not?
at it. Look at... Oh my God, they're twins. Let me
She's
flip
high
this.
as a kite. Flying high as a kite right now. They do not look anything alike, Bianca.
Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. Kill.
No, the other girl's prettier.
Oh,
the girl
my
from The Birds is
God.
prettier.
Okay. That.
No, I'm not seeing it.
He's crazy, everyone. He's freaking crazy.
Bianca, I'm not seeing it.
I wish I could I'm gonna send this to people and be like, poll. Does
Of
this
course,
look
they're
alike?
gonna side with you. No one wants to know what Kellan thinks.
No, I'm not gonna tell them who thinks they look like and who doesn't. I'm gonna ask Abby, and she will be the deciding factor.
Now, boys and girls, I'm gonna hit you with the fight of one of the potential fight of the night candidates. Phil Hawes versus Kyle Daukaus. Kyle Daukaus looking good. Phil Hawes absolutely knocked out Malkoon. What's that cat's name? Joshua. Because Malkoon actually looked good in his last time out. I'm going with Philip Hawes on this one, even though I really like the Daukaus brothers. Philip Hawes is kind of a manimal, man. I mean, he's a tank of a human being. Or Jacob Malkoon. And Jacob Malkoon, who did Jacob Malkoon? Oh, he beat Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Yeah. Jacob Malkoon bounced back big time. That was a big night because Robert Whittaker won on that card too. Versus Kelvin. But I'm going Philip Hawes, even though Kyle Daukaus is that's a scary dude. So this is going to be a great middleweight bout. I'm kind of surprised, honestly, that Philip Hawes is a underdog, but we'll see. Kyle Daukaus could surprise me, but I'm going Philip Hawes on that one. 100%. He beat Stoltzfus. Stoltzfus.
I texted 2 people asking if they think they look alike, and we'll see what they say to be the deciding factors.
Megatron Hawes, baby. I love Megatron.
Megatron.
All right, Ben Rothwell versus Philipe Lins. So Philipe Lins lost to Alexander Romanov in his last time out, and then Ben Rothwell, he beat Oven St. Preux, but then I think he lost to Marcin Tybura, I want to say.
Tybura.
Philipe Lins is a big mother brother. I'm going with Philipe Lins on this one. That's what I... Or yeah, no. Philipe Lins lost to Tanner Boser. My bad. Fuck, Kellan.
Don't curse.
Kellan needs to start getting sleep. Staying up so late is not good for the brain. I'll be the first one to admit it right now. You're
funny. Maybe don't stay up making mock drafts all night.
I'm done with mock drafts. The mock draft's over.
Good.
It's evaluating mock draft time.
Yeah,
I've seen everything from an A- to a C for the 49ers draft class. I don't understand why.
Well,
I think
those
it's an A.
kicks cool.
I'm going, dude. What's up?
I said, aren't those cow kicks cool?
She likes the cow ones because they're Converse.
No,
if there was a black and white Converse cow version, she would have hopped right on that, and rode that. Yeah. I hate you.
I love you. I'm just messing.
All right. Now, getting on to the main card. The main card is absolutely filthy because you got Angela Hill versus Amanda Ribas. Amanda Ribas, like I said, Marina Rodriguez is on the same card, the same woman that knocked Amanda Ribas out. I think Amanda Ribas is probably going to get back on track here against Angela Hill, even though Angela Hill, did she fight? She fought Michelle Waterson, I actually want to say. So we've got a lot of commonalities on this card, I think. Let me see here. Yeah, she beat she lost to Michelle Waterson, and then she beat Ashley Yoder. So there's a lot of, like I say, commonalities on this card. I think at the end of the day, Amanda Ribas is going to get the job done. And
get her done.
And you want to know how it's going to happen? I'm looking at Amanda Ribas getting on the ground and choking out Angela Hill. That's how I'm thinking it's going to happen.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Then Diego Ferreira versus Gregor Gillespie. Guys, I've been getting so much better on the ESPN pick'em things. I'm being so calculated. I'm getting 95 plus percentiles on the picking card. So if you're watching this, you want to know who's going to win. Yeah, I'm your guy. Diego Ferreira lost to Beneil Dariush in his last time out. Versus Gregor Gillespie. This fight actually fell through, yeah? I think it fell through. Or no, Gregor Gillespie was scheduled to fight Brad Riddell, I think, actually. Let me see. I don't remember. Me no remember. But Gregor Gillespie, this is going to be his first time back since getting KO'd of the year almost against Kevin Lee. I think Gregor Gillespie this is going to be, the reason why this fight's going to be so interesting is because both of these guys are so freaking good on the ground. So it's going to be like jiu-jitsu versus wrestling, who's going to come out on top. And I could definitely see Diego Ferreira maybe potentially taking Gregor's back later in the fight and singing it choke. But I think Gregor Gillespie is going to take this dub. I'm excited to watch him fight because I've only watched that Kevin Lee fight, and I don't think that was obviously a good representation of how good he can be. Because at one point they were thinking about Gregor Gillespie could be the only guy to challenge Khabib, so I'm pumped for that. Now, and the reason why I said Alex Romanov is because Alexander Romanov beat Marcos Rogerio de Lima, and he's going to be fighting the crochet boss, Maurice Greene. And I think that this is a tough fight for me, but I'm going to have to go with Mo Greene because he's freaking large. He's an NBA basketball player size, and I think he's going to get the KO here. But Rogerio de Lima, he's kind of a strong, you picked him against, I remember when we did the Alexander Romanov versus Marcos Rogerio de Lima fight, and you picked Rogerio de Lima to win, and I don't blame you. But he's just got he's got massive reach advantage, and he's just all-around bigger guy, which could end up actually being bad for Mo Greene if Rogerio decides to take him down. I'm thinking Mo Greene's going to take the dub here. Now, moving on to probably the fight that I'm looking forward to most, Geoff Neal is going to be a problem. He lost to Wonderboy Thompson last winter, and he's back. I think he got sick or something, but he's back, and then Neal Magny's coming off that loss to Michael Chiesa. And this fight's going to be crazy, but at the end of the day, even though Neal Magny is super duper durable, Jeff Neal's probably going to get the KO here.
You think?
I think he's going to get the KO here.
KO?
A KO? KO?
You will get smushed.
Okay, tell me. If you saw both of these guys walking down the road, I was going to tell you. Well, Neal Magny's big, though. He can put you into deep water. So if Geoff Neal gasses out, you never know.
I would go with Neal, though.
But Geoff Neal's a horse. It's a horse.
Yeah, I'm going to go with him.
Yeah, my abs are, like, tired. I don't know why.
Did you work out?
Yeah.
I need to work out.
I don't ever work out abs. Ow! My legs are so sore, actually. That's a legit thing. Guys, I don't lift weights anymore. I figured out that I have a 40-year-old body inside of a 20-year-old body.
Don't.
And I am so injury prone at everything I do. I just see these people doing regular exercises and I'm like, yep, that hurt me. People just doing bench press. And if I did like 4 reps of a bench press of just like a light weight, I would probably I would just destroy my labrum, my freaking rotator cuff. I would be gone. And if I see these people doing deadlifts and squats with barbells, I'm just thinking I would herniate every disc in my lumbar spine. Every single disc would just pop out of place. And I see these guys doing these big ass dumbbell presses with kettlebells and dumbbells. I'm just like, how do you even lift things over your head? Because I can't do that. All I do is farmer's carries and that's it.
You're funny. I don't know if I'm accident prone because I don't work out.
I'm looking at all these people that are all these young guys that I went to school with and they're in their prime and they're gaining all this muscle and I'm just out here looking like I did when I was junior year too. Yeah, but I'm not taking advantage of it because I get injured. I do my freaking crossover symmetry bands and after I'm like, oh, I think I pinched a nerve. I'm like, what the hell? If I was watching a thing of Bobby Lee talking, the Asian comedian, and he was talking about how I would literally be a follower. I'd be like a gatherer if I was in a tribe and I wouldn't survive. And I was thinking the same thing. Like, how am I even here? Because if you think about it, these people, like people we have today, evolution, shouldn't we be the strongest? Because like the people that survived, we're all here, so we should be decently fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But me, bro, if I go like a day, I have I would die. That's a simple. How long do you think you would last?
Probably longer than you.
100,000%. This girl she has a Mexican freaking Mayan genes. She could live DNA. She could live forever. Me? I would get absolutely thrusted by a spear in like 5 seconds. In scary movies when you see people, you're walking into a scary area and those people's like heads are on stakes and stuff. Like I would be one of those people that gets fucked up. Like they would send me to the front, be like, all right, Kellan, you were a great gatherer. You got me some good berries and nuts, but we're gonna send you to the front, man, and you're just gonna get thrashed. So the rest of the better soldiers in the front and the back can like fight. You're just there for a distraction. I would die so fast. Imagine if there was never toothbrushes invented. I have the worst, like granted my teeth and stuff are good and I take really good care of them. But if I did
best oral health I've ever
But if I didn't have those tools, I would die.
That's just being high maintenance.
I don't know how people lived.
I don't know.
I would 100% be with the women. Gathering. Gathering.
Oh yeah, 100% you would.
I would
I am not gonna lie, I love you so much, but in a time of crisis, I don't think you would be the protector. I think we would be protecting each other, but not one more than the other. Like, you know how girls like look for guys for security?
100%.
Like, I think I would be the one going out with a baseball bat if I heard a noise.
I'd be so scared.
You know what I mean? Just kidding. Actually, I think you would do that. I don't know. Actually.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You'd like to a lot of people like to think they would.
Yeah, exactly.
But to actually do it?
Scary. Like
It's
when we
scary.
had the guns with the cop situation, you ran away from me.
No, because I'm just thinking, if we were ever on the street or something, and
someone
just
pulled
like,
out a gun, it wouldn't be shoot me, let her survive.
What
It's
am I supposed
run
to
for
do?
my life.
What am I supposed to do?
And leave her behind.
What am I supposed to do at that point? Someone whips a gun out? What do you want me to do? Whip out my Krav Maga skills?
Yes, exactly. You take the gun from them. Exactly. That's what I expect. But instead, you would probably push me in front of you.
Ow!
You would go here and then run is what you would do.
No, but I'm just thinking if somebody came up and was just like, took you, I'd be like, well.
She's gone. Like we were
Call
watching
the
the
police.
American Assassin movie, and you know how he's fighting for his life because these
movie.
girls,
No one can
they
become
killed his wife.
a pro MMA fighter assassin.
I was like, Kellan would never do that for me. Become an assassin.
I would never go into a terrorist cell and try to kill the people that got you. Are you kidding me? It's a death sentence. I guarantee
See,
you.
like I understand, but it also hurts me to know that.
You want me to become a vigilante and try to go into a terrorist cell and then get
I don't want it.
decapitated? I would be.
But if it were to have to happen,
I would get tortured.
out of love.
I don't know if love is ever that strong at that point.
Okay.
I mean, if there was an inkling you were alive, maybe. But if I saw you die like you did in the movie right in front of me, I'm not sure.
You're like, there's nothing I can do. She's gone. R.I.P. Bianca.
It's all about thinking about the good memories. That's all you can do at that point. But that's just my tangent. I wouldn't live long. And if I had to pick a spot where I could be living, it would have to be it'd have to be. Where are we going? Where are we staying?
You tell me.
Because you don't want to live on an island, even though how nice it is. But you're gonna get sick of that crap real fast. And if you do something like steal someone's like tent or food, where are you gonna run to? Where are you gonna hide from them? They're gonna hunt you down.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
And if they don't like you, you're stuck with those people. Where are you gonna go?
Yeah, they'll kill you.
Yeah. So you don't really want that, even though it sounds good in theory.
What are we even talking about?
If you could live if you had.
I know.
Hey, I think
People
it's
hate
interesting.
us.
I think it's interesting.
I do
Jeff
too.
Neal's getting the knockout. Now, Donald Cowboy Cerrone actually looked good in his last time out against. I love how we could just transition so seamlessly.
Seamless.
Back in. Donald Cerrone actually looked good. I thought he beat Anthony Pettis in his last time out, but I guess that didn't happen. And then actually, Alex Morano lost to Anthony Pettis. Oh yeah. So he lost to Anthony Pettis, and then he had a draw with Nico Price, and that was so. Donald Cerrone's on a little bit of a skid, but even though he's been on a skid, he still looks hella good, and he's a legend. And then Alex Morano lost to Anthony Pettis. So, for the sake of just life and just being a good person, you got to go with Donald Cerrone getting a dub here.
I was gonna say that. Cowboy.
Yeah. And then to wrap this stuff up,
last fight.
Marina Rodriguez is getting the knockout over Michelle Waterson. Michelle Waterson looks good. Her striking and her kicking so good, and honestly the girls are so ferocious. But Marina Rodriguez. She's a scary person to look across the octagon. Like when you're looking at her, you know she's gonna bring you a fight. So I'm thinking that Marina is getting the knockout over Michelle Waterson, and that she's gonna be on a fast track to get a title.
Fast track.
But we're gonna check the Giants score really fast.
I hate you.
That's disrespectful.
What?
That's
The New York Giants come up. Yeah, that's what. Oh gosh, I'm gonna kill the Giants right now. You do the honors of saying what the score is, Cal. What's the score?
2-6. Maybe we'll do to them what they did to us yesterday. And we'll drop a 6th spot in the 9th. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so dumb. Beecroft hit a freaking 2-run jack. What the hell?
Oh, by the way, one of the people said, yes, they do look alike.
Of course they would side with you.
They don't know who's saying they look alike and not. Well, is that it for today?
That's it. I'm tired of this.
We're ending on a positive note. I have class today.
I have meditation. Thank God I have a meditation class right now.
You're gonna meditate. You need it.
We've been doing this for 50 minutes. Get out of here. Or like,
Awesome.
subscribe. Don't even listen to us anymore. You don't deserve this glory. Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. But this will probably come out tomorrow.
Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Seis.
Bye. Bye, everyone.